Man, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. The shit gets so... It gets so ridiculous. So fucking ridiculous. And let me tell you how full of shit these people are. And I hate it, man, because all the so-called progress we get, where you got places that are having actual real conversations about decarceration, not just conversations, they're actually making steps toward it. And the disrespect gets so fucking bad that you have predominantly white areas that are the most progressive, that are changing the laws for they damn self. Laws that we have been asking to be changed for black folks. I can't go down there. They giving me a hard time about going to Quincy fucking Illinois. I'm damn near. I'm hoping I can go to Quincy fucking Illinois, but you have places like Madison. You got places in Illinois that are talking about reparations, that have implemented reparations, and then in these major black cities where the issues are the most prevalent, ain't no conversation on that shit. You get the most resistant on the shit that makes the most sense. But to sit up here and hear, first of all, that he was pulled over for some fucking air fresheners. Some of this shit, I know sometimes black people throw spikes on shit and get the story wrong. Or, they be like, it was cuz, you know what I'm saying? He was just walking. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it be, but this is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. But let me show you the respect that they have. First of all, I cannot stand to live in a world where this type of shit can be referred to or went about as an accident. Ain't no fucking accidents when it comes to taking the fucking lives of black people for no goddamn reason. In the same place where you ask a man if he has a weapon and he tells you I do and I'm registered to have one, and you ask him for the registration or ID and you shoot him. In the same place where you stand on a man's neck. What the fuck is going on in this fucking country, man? Ain't no accident, man. I'm tired of this oops shit. I'm tired of this fucking oops shit. And then they got the fucking nerve to run around here like people are trying to kill them. Everyone's trying to kill me, but y'all killing every goddamn body. I'm sick of that fucking shit, man. It's very tiring as a black person. Dude, I have cameras all in, through, and out my house. And it ain't because I think somebody's trying to break in my shit. I gotta watch the goddamn police like I'm the fucking police. I got to watch them like they watch me. Look at this shit, though. Look at this shit. Not only do they kill a man for no goddamn reason and then come up with this bullshit ass fucking excuse, they are flying the goddamn blue line flag. This is there. They're flying this goddamn flag outside their station. So you telling me you with the shit. You're telling us you're with this shit. You are telling the rest of the world you stand with that fucking officer. And you're going to continue this fucking narrative that y'all are at danger and at risk. We have to kill this fucking narrative. Fuck them. Fuck them and this shit. Listen, man. Some people just going to have to learn how to get the fuck out the way. Because if you're not going to stand with people, if y'all ass ain't going to come out them buildings and stand with people against this shit, then fuck you too. Fuck you too. It's always a pick a side. When it come to us, we get all the fucking scrutiny. We got to make the decisions. We got to, do you stand with the criminals? Do you stand with the gangbangers? Are you one of those black people? We always have to internally make decisions on what side of the fence we stand on for them. But these motherfuckers can stand on the same goddamn side, blue line. No matter what the fuck happened, they can support each other and nobody called them out for it. No, fuck that. We're calling you the fuck out. If you do not stand with people against this shit, fuck you too. Quit, motherfucker. Find another goddamn job. Because how scary are you to pull somebody over for a goddamn air freshener and it get to a point where you have to even pull a goddamn taser. What is the taser being pulled for? I don't want to hear shit about nobody looting, nobody setting shit on fire, nobody breaking the shit. You have killed some fucking body. And this is the shit that you do. You put up a goddamn blue flag, a blue line flag. Ain't no justification on that. A gun and a fucking taser don't feel the goddamn same. And they got a black mayor, a young black mayor. Oh, Mr. Mayor, listen, if I can go the fuck out there, I would be at his goddamn office. As a young ass black man, nigga, your ass should bring the goddamn Thor's hammer down on their ass. It's fucking ridiculous. All over this goddamn country, this shit is still happening. And it's getting more and more ridiculous as the fucking incident happened. There's no fucking way anybody with any civility, common sense, humanity about themselves should feel like this is a goddamn accident that somebody don't deserve to answer for. Fuck you. Routine goddamn traffic stops. Niggas can't even survive to get a goddamn ticket. Niggas can't survive to get put in handcuffs. They dead body get handcuffed, so I guess they make it to that either way it go. Niggas can't even survive to go through the fucked up judicial system. We can't survive for shit. We can't survive our own communities. We can't survive white supremacy. We can't survive law enforcement. We can't survive shit. Everywhere is a goddamn trap waiting. We in the middle of nowhere with traps every goddamn where. What type of fucking existence is that to have in a goddamn country that touts itself as the freest, most equal, justice is blind and equal ass country around this motherfucker? This country, fuck itself. This country should be saying fuck itself for this bullshit that they're allowing to fucking happen. And Biden, with his rambling ass, should be just as swift to change and go around on a campaign to end this shit when it comes to law enforcement in this fucking country. Because as long as you're able to do this, you're going to put yourself at risk. Who the fuck is gonna feel safe pulling over for law enforcement? They doing this to black police officers. They're doing this to black Army veterans. They're doing this shit to black people, period. And you got the fucking white population who's making a mockery of this and saying people are lying. Are the goddamn police lying? Is that fucking Army person who got pulled over and maced all in his goddamn face multiple times for no fucking reason? Is he lying? Are you saying that the people who work for the goddamn police and the people who are actually on duty protecting your so-called rights who get treated like this, are they lying too? I'm pissed because this is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. The more I fight to ensure my kids can grow up, my kids, your kids, all our fucking kids can grow up in a goddamn world where this shit don't happen, it's happening even fucking more. And it's getting even more fucking ridiculous. And motherfuckers want to sit here and make the narrative about how unsafe police officers are. Newsflash, douchebags. Police, law enforcement is not even top 10 most dangerous jobs. So fuck you in that narrative. I asked the question in front of D.A. Chisholm's house. I dare a motherfucker to name me over 50 cops that have been shot and killed in the line of duty in the past 100 years. In this city or wherever city you're from, name the officers who have been shot and killed in the line of duty. And see what that number come out to. Now match that number to the people that the police kill. Who's at risk? Who's in fucking danger? This shit been going on too long, and we allow people to create and put narratives on us and tell us what we're seeing. How the fuck? I was born with two eyes. I don't need your eyes and your mouth to tell me what the fuck my eyes just saw. All right? I don't think I was born needing that. So how do we keep letting people tell us what we are seeing? I will keep going back to the point. This is one of the most egregious things I've ever heard in my life. Aiyana Jones. This Aiyana Jones all over. If you do not know the story of Aiyana Jones, they raided the wrong house in Michigan. I believe it was in Detroit. She was asleep on a goddamn couch. They shot this little 7-year-old girl in the fucking head and threw a goddamn flashbang grenade on her that caused her covers to be set on fire. And nothing happened. That was the oops fucking moment. Nothing fucking happened. And I'm supposed to live my life and act as if this shit don't happen. Like I don't have a child that can be 7 years old that could fucking happen to. I'm supposed to go about my fucking day knowing that happened and that can happen to another goddamn child. I'm supposed to get in a vehicle, whether the motherfucker got all 4 working wheels, whether the motherfucker is registered, the plates got a sticker missing, and lower for fucking bid, I get pulled over and get a goddamn ticket for any of that. A motherfucker could tell me they meant to pull a taser and shoot me and kill me. And y'all ain't supposed to tear this motherfucker up? I'm telling you, the disrespect is so real. It's so real. I'm telling y'all, it's a movie and this shit keep coming up. It's going to keep coming up until I watch it. And I'm refusing to fucking watch it, but I'm going to watch the shit. Because in the middle of Stop Asian Hate, I'm seeing the story of I believe she was 16, or 14 or something. A young black girl in California was shot and killed by an Asian store owner because she thought she was trying to steal some fucking orange juice. When the goddamn girl had the money in her fucking hand, she shoot this goddamn black child in the middle of a fucking store, kill her, and get community fucking service. It's even worse when they do get charged or when they do have to go through the process and they do shit like that. It's even worse when another group of people can say, we're being targeted, and everybody jump on the bandwagon and fucking support them. Meanwhile, any fucking thing we say gets resistance or get told we lying or it's not a big fucking deal. This is a big fucking deal, fam. This is a big fucking deal. And the laws in all these motherfucking states, all these cities, that shit has to be fucking changed. Because at the end of the day, while everybody else get laws, legislation, get protection, get hate crimes, all this shit that they want to put and give everybody else to appease them, we don't get shit. We still in the same goddamn position. I said when we had the 50th fucking anniversary of fair housing marches, we still don't have fucking fair housing. What are we celebrating? 50 years of still having to talk about the same shit? 50 years of a motherfucker telling me if you have a criminal background, you can't even apply to get a goddamn house. Which means 9 times out of 10, I have to attach myself to a woman or through some other means, but 9 times out of 10, a woman to get a fucking place to live. I can't get my own. I have to go through a process that don't even offer me expungement, or that makes it extremely difficult for me to get an expungement. No matter how much I fucking prove that I'm a law-abiding different person, that I made a fucking mistake, that I fucking made a oops, I can't even find some goddamn where to live. This country has to internally say fuck itself. We some bullshit. At this point, America is bullshit. And people got the fucking nerve to, these are just stories that just like come and go. And you got people who see this shit and be like, damn, that's fucked up, and keep going about their fucking day. You got people who don't pay no goddamn attention. But like they said yesterday at Sedan's thing, do not wait until the shit. I've had people tell us this shit was bullshit. What the fuck we marching for? Then the shit happened to them, and who they fucking call? They want your ass to bring your fake marching, fake preacher, all this names and shit. They tell people they stupid for being out here. Then they want you to come support them and they goddamn family. White folks included. It's really ridiculous that this is America. This is America in 2021. That's a whole lot of numbers, nigga. That's a whole lot of numbers since baby Jesus. Motherfucker, y'all had a lot of time to get this shit right. Y'all been getting it incorrect as a motherfucker. Right. I just was watching something yesterday that brought that up, that there's magically no resistance to this. And again, I'm against hate for all people. But why the fuck should I say that? Why the fuck, as a minority who also goes through this shit, why should I be, again, I shouldn't, whatever they going through, let them go through. I'm just saying, let the shit be valid. Don't bring that shit here if it ain't happening here. And man, this shit is so maddening. It is so fucking maddening. It's so maddening. And they have the goddamn nerve and the gall. They have the gall to fly a goddamn blue line flag after this goofy bitch done pulled out. Somebody, I thought I had a taser and shot a nigga for no goddamn reason. George Floyd, you cannot argue with that. How are you arguing with the fact that you put have you ever had a knee put in your fucking neck? Dude, I've seen videos and I've literally seen white folks do a goddamn George Floyd challenge where they're standing on each other goddamn neck. And it ain't for long, bitch. You ain't standing on nobody's neck for no 5-10 minutes. Because you know that shit hurt, don't it? You know that shit gonna make your ass pass out, don't it? How is that something to make fun of? I'll tell you this. The Acevedos, right here in the city of Milwaukee, where a police officer threw a goddamn party during a pandemic. And again, why this motherfucker was not fired just off the basis of it's a goddamn pandemic. There's a state mandate. There's a city, county, all these mandates. Nigga, you throwing a goddamn party in the middle of COVID should have been grounds for firing off goddamn top. But you kill a motherfucker. You and two other niggas, two other white motherfuckers, two other cops, whatever description they have, hold somebody down and choke, rear naked, choke the life out of a brother who is asking your ass to let him go home. And not only did he get time to resign, not only did he get a little ass fucking bail, and didn't get charged with homicide right away, this motherfucker's still walking around this bitch. Joseph Mensah's still walking around this bitch. Working. Still the police. We don't have time for no oops shit. This ain't no oops. Again, man, the last time I wanted to even, again, with Aiyana Jones, that shit bothered me to the point where I ain't no fucking accidents. There are no accidents. There's recklessness. There's total disrespect. All the times that they say when you take your black ass to court, recklessness, danger to the community. All them terms fit your ass too. All of them. You're describing the same motherfucker. I'm serious, like, for real. This might need to turn into whatever country it is where the police don't have guns. Y'all don't want people to have guns. Goddamn police shouldn't have guns. It should be special motherfuckers who get called in a situation with guns. The same way that brother was on top of that building. The brother got robbed. What is his fucking name? That's even worse. That is so many people just in the city of Milwaukee who have gotten shot and killed, shot and maimed, shot, disabled, shot and survived, shot at, killed, choked, I can't breathe, all this shit in the city of Milwaukee that I can't even fucking remember all the goddamn names. But the brother got robbed. Ran, the police chased him. He got on top of a goddamn building and they let these motherfuckers go up there. He was talking on a goddamn phone and they shot his ass. Went right up there and shot him. A victim. Nigga got robbed. And got shot by the goddamn police for being on the goddamn cell phone. Right here in Milwaukee. What happened to those goddamn cops? Motherfucker ain't even heard about the goddamn story no more. It's fucking maddening. Man, listen. Every motherfucker should be mad about this shit. Every person should feel some kind of way about this shit. I don't want to hear that prayer shit. Do motherfucking something. Some of y'all need to get the fuck out y'all seat and run for some of these positions. Somebody with sense and with a balanced, unbiased, community-orientated heart and mind need to get your ass up and knock some of these motherfuckers off their position and get there. And again, I'm going to say it again. The only answer I can come up with is black people need to come together and decide to become their own townships. We need to decide to name this motherfucker the Free States of fuck you. And we can do whatever the fuck we want to. We can build our own shit. We can vote our own motherfuckers in on our own. We need to do that everywhere. Because this shit ain't working. And you got motherfuckers who are literally refusing to fix it or change it. They want this shit to keep happening. I don't want to be shot on purpose, but I goddamn sure enough don't want to be shot and killed accidentally, bitch. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What the fuck? How is this possible? How is it possible? How is this not like some Mad TV, sketch shit? This real life. Like a motherfucker, actually, this like a motherfucker, goddamn. Shit. I'm not understanding. And again, all these places, all these families, all these situations need to be supported, especially the ones like this, especially the ones where they don't even have nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say, man, to be like, well, maybe. No, bitch, there's nothing you can say about this. There's nothing you can say. But that was wrong. And your ass need to... Why is it so difficult? Do they have a police union that's this powerful as well? These motherfuckers need to be dismantled, fam. These motherfuckers need to be dismantled. How do we take away the police unions around this motherfucker? Y'all want to change the laws? How do we dismantle the police unions? Because for the most part, at least around this motherfucker, they are the reason that you can have Dominique Hagan Brown who shoot and kill civil, but also start a riot, make a song about starting a riot, start a goddamn riot, go to the bar during the riot, brag about starting a riot, and then rape niggas. No, that's not a joke. Literally rape niggas. Multiple. He raping niggas during the riot that he started. And then this motherfucker get 3 years. He's out right now. This nigga raped a nigga and then took the nigga to the hospital and sat there with him like he was his guardian or some shit. I'm dead ass serious. Do you not know this information? The nigga shot Seville, caused a riot, went to the goddamn bar, watched the riot on the TV, bragged to a nigga how he started the riot, took that nigga home and raped him, then took the nigga to the hospital. As if the nigga wasn't gonna wake up like, you did this. And you know what he did? He got on the phone and called, text, whatever the fuck, and sent a smoke signal, whatever the fuck, to his superior officer and said, I need help with this. Bruh. 3 years. 3 years, nigga. He got for that. For the raping of multiple men, for the start, and then I get blamed. Me. I'm the nigga they blamed for the riots. Trying to give me 32 goddamn years, but this nigga get 3. The goddamn sheriff deputy gets 6 months for crashing and killing niggas. How, nigga? How? This is America? This is how we doing things. Okay. What, in whose mind am I, like, if I was just a regular person, if I wasn't me, and I was just watching shit like this, what in my mind would be like, the good people are the ones who are going to inherit the earth? Because apparently the fucked up motherfuckers are the ones who get to do whatever. Why would I not want to be a fucked up motherfucker? Apparently there's some perks to being fucked up. These are, and then they want to tell you that people like me as a leader, or Khalil, or anybody else that they think is a black leader, they want to tell you we ain't the people to follow, that we ain't perfect, but they are. Oh, the chief of police that got demoted, that fired 7 officers for no goddamn reason, who got demoted and quit, and then took the fucking city to court and said, y'all fired me for no reason, without due process. Bitch, didn't you just do that to your own cops? Did you not just do that same shit? But you're complaining, though. You're complaining. Oh, okay. You're complaining about people doing the same. Didn't they say, treat others as you want to be treated? They didn't get demoted. You fired their ass. You made them resign, or you fired them. There are multiple officers that you, under your leadership, refused to reprimand for fucked up shit that they did, and they later were involved in more fucked up shit. And you're making comments and doing stories talking about the city ain't no better since you left? Are you fucking stupid? It's something wrong with these people, man. It's something really wrong with these people. And like they talk about our culture, our community, y'all cultures is fucked up. And somebody gonna have to do something about it. It's very hard to feel bad. I mean, I didn't play on the Django. I wasn't a house nigga. I didn't say, Massa, we sick. None of that shit. It's very hard to empathize and sympathize with motherfuckers. They trying to kill us. Our job is so hard. It's very fucking hard to be like, nigga, what? Yes, their pockets, not ours. Quit hitting our goddamn pockets. In qualified goddamn community. I said qualified community. In qualified immunity, nigga. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Damn. Because again, they're not losing shit. They ain't even losing their goddamn jobs. Let alone, they're not losing money. They're not losing status. They're not losing support. They're not losing any fucking thing. In qualified immunity. Let them motherfuckers get sued. Let them get sued. Let them, again, it's a lot of homeless motherfuckers. I would not be against making these type of police homeless than a bitch. And no, I would not go and give their ass sandwiches or nothing. Let's designate a spot for officers who get the shit sued out of them and have to live in a box under a bridge. Let's name that particular place something so we know not to go there and help their ass. That motherfucker would be like a goddamn petting zoo. I would go through that bitch and point and laugh at the freezing, open to the elements ass motherfuckers down there. Because apparently the wrong people. You have people who serve this country and the country tells them, fuck you. People who have mental issues and the goddamn government say, fuck you. We don't give a fuck what happened to you. Those are the people down there right now. Not the people who go around killing, murdering, raping, mistreating. The people who deserve for shit to happen to them bad. The people who deserve to lose every fucking thing that they fucking own. Listen, man. I don't comment on every issue or instance, but I will say this. Again, I've said it already. It's very hard for me to empathize. It's very hard for me to. Because, I mean, again, man, the numbers speak for themselves, man. Police kill close to 1,000 people a year. That's, I mean, unless this is a shootout situation, you know, or something that deserves a motherfucker getting shot. Because, I mean, listen, I'm on YouTube. I watch, like, body cam footage of chases and shootings. Some things, like, I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? Fam just fucked up. He at this point, he knew he fucked up. Some people like, you know what I'm saying? Some cases are like that. But, nigga, it's definitely some cases where motherfuckers, what did I just watch? He did what? To deserve 38 gunshot bullets to his ass? Very hard to empathize. And I'm saying, if y'all don't want people in the community to stand by houses getting shot up, kids getting killed, if we were just to be like, man, that's my nigga. If everybody just say free him, y'all would think y'all already think we crazy and just it's in our DNA to be murderers and homicidal and shit. Like, y'all already think this. So, I mean, it's no use of saying that. But you know, if you didn't think about that like that about us, and you saw that behavior, you would think like that about us. It's starting to look like you motherfuckers is, I mean, it ain't starting to look like. I mean, you are continuing to prove. Joseph Mensah killed 3 people in 5 years, fam. I don't give a fuck if I was a cop, fam. If I was a cop, I would be like, nigga, you might need to be doing something else. You might need to go home. Take, like, a lot of days, like, the rest of your days off. Like, forever. Like, don't come back. I wouldn't want a motherfucker working with me that does shit like that. Anytime we chasing a motherfucker, as soon as you hop out, you gotta shoot him? Nah, brother. Who partner is this? Man, have no words. No more words. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I ain't got all the answers for you, but I know this much. This shit is fucked up and it has to stop. And it's going to stop. It's just up to them what route that people go to stop it. Because are people supposed to get killed? Like, even when I see, bro, have y'all been paying attention to the protests that are happening in other countries? These motherfuckers are literally killing people. They're shooting the crowd. They're shooting and killing women, kids, children. I mean, this ain't like one of them countries where people don't have their own methods of self-defense. What answer do you think people are supposed to have to this? Are you think they're supposed to cower in their homes? Are you think they're not supposed to exercise rights that you claim that they have? Do you think people are just going to sit around and be killed? Allow themselves to be killed and just keep talking to you? And you're going to blame them for whatever reaction that they have? You're going to continue to down them about destruction of buildings and properties when actual lives were lost? It's like a weird ass cycle and circle that we find ourselves in. And again, man, when there begins to be any sort of ground gained with fighting white supremacy and systematic racism and all these other different conversations, them motherfuckers get to resisting. And they amp up what their resistance is. Again, in Quincy, you got this goddamn white dude, bar owner, who's making posts talking about how he'll kill Black Lives Matter if they came near. And he assaults a college young black lady who comes to his bar. I'm really, I ain't for none of the shit, man. I'm not for none of the shit. And it's my duty. It's all of our fucking duty to be against this shit. It's all of our fucking duty because, again, if it happens to you, you're going to want support. So you need to be supporting people who are already going through it so it don't happen to you. Because essentially, if you try to just go about life like it's not happening, you're waiting your turn. You're waiting your turn. I can guarantee you, statistically, you're waiting your fucking turn. Now, if you're comfortable with that, then by all means. By all means. But if you actually care to proactively and preemptively save the lives of yourself or any person that you may know or have some type of love or feelings for or about, I would suggest you in some way, shape, or form figure out how to fight and correct this. How to stand with the majority of the masses to figure out what is the right, correct avenue that I'm comfortable with joining into to support this ending. And it could be as simple. Just take some time off of work. Go one day to just one. Just be there. Just be there. Walk a little bit. You get some exercise. You enjoy some nice weather. You get to chant. So you hear some music. And then go home. Just one time. Or send some goddamn ask, who should I be calling? What email should I send? Who should I be voting for or against? Like, what is the agenda? What do we need to do? Just ask. And then get several, answers. And then figure out which one you're most comfortable with. It's very simple, man. We have to end this shit, man. We really do. We really do, because black people not going nowhere. I hope white America understands black people not going nowhere. Do y'all not see that now? We're not the ones going somewhere. We ain't going no goddamn where. We don't die, we multiply. Did y'all hear, baby kids? Okay. That's real shit. You can't kill us out. There's nothing you can do is going to end the black people or get our numbers to like where you want them, or so like I don't know what you think you're doing, but it's not gonna work. It won't work, motherfucker. So you need to come to terms with that. And you need to plan accordingly. You need to figure out where you're going to invest your wealth when you become deceased as a human being. Because, I mean, white supremacy is on a path to, at some point in time, I mean, y'all can hold on for as long as you want to. Just hold on, because again, we ain't the ones going nowhere. So, you ever heard if you can't beat them, join them? Motherfucker. I mean, some of y'all already is. Some of y'all already is. If you get my drift. But, you may need to figure something else out. All right? All right. So, good talk. But, America, I hope at this point you are like in the mirror, self-assessing, seeing that one of your breasts is bigger than the other, and knowing that you're not perfect and you may need the boob job or something. I don't fucking know. Just know that you are not perfect and something is wrong and it needs to be fixed, is what I'm saying. All right? Bye, y'all. Damn.